oh my gosh, I was so close. I was so close. So as some of you may have seen, I made a 2021 NFL mock draft video before the draft, obviously. So today, since the draft obviously happened almost a month ago, wow, so since the draft happened, I'm going to go back and look at my 2021 NFL mock draft and see how many picks I got right and how many picks I just got totally wrong. So I'm gonna link the full 2021 NFL mock draft video down below in the comments if you want to hear what I had to say about each pick that I made, because I'm not going to be reacting to that actual video. I'm just going to be reacting to screenshots of my final mock draft, so this video doesn't go on forever. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this mock draft. So the first two picks were pretty obvious. I had the Jacksonville Jaguars obviously selecting Trevor Lawrence and the New York Jets selecting Zach Wilson. I feel like everyone knew those two picks were going to happen. So yeah, luckily I got them right. So that's 2 points, I guess, 2 picks right. Then with the third overall pick though, I got my first pick wrong. I had Justin Fields getting drafted by the San Francisco 49ers. I really felt Justin Fields should have been the third quarterback off the board. No offense to Trey Lance. I'm super excited to watch him play. He's going to be really fun to watch on that 49ers team, in that 49ers system. But I don't know, I felt Justin Fields should have been the third quarterback off the board. But with the fourth overall pick, I had the Falcons taking Trey Lance, which was also wrong, obviously. I was one off for where Trey Lance would be drafted. But, you know, you don't get a point for being one off. Kyle Pitts, obviously, went to the Falcons. And then with the fifth overall pick, I had the Cincinnati Bengals drafting Jamar Chase. So, yay. I guess that's another point for me. I mean, that one was obviously in between Chase and Sewell. I ended up going with Chase, and that's what the Bengals ended up doing. So with the sixth overall pick, I had the Dolphins drafting Kyle Pitts, but in real life, he was obviously already off the board because the Falcons drafted him. But with the seventh overall pick, I had the Lions drafting Sewell, and that actually happened. So that's 4 points, I think, for me, right? Yeah, 4 points for me. I'm probably going to lose track of how many points I got right. Not to say that I think I'm going to get a lot right, but I'm just bad at remembering numbers. So, yeah, hopefully I don't get the number of picks I got right wrong. Okay, this is so frustrating. Like, bruh. I can't believe I was so close. It's frustrating because I was so close with this part. And I was not super confident in the number 8 and number 9 pick when I was doing this mock draft. I was kind of second guessing myself, but oh my gosh, I was so close. I was so close. I had Surtain going number 8 to the Panthers and Horn going number 9 to the Broncos, but those two corners actually just flipped. Like, Horn obviously went to the Panthers. Oh my gosh, I was so close. I was so close. But I did predict the 2 corners going in the top 10. But oh my gosh. No way. I can't believe I was that close. Well, you guys can see how close I was, but that is not a point. I don't get a point for either of those picks, obviously, because they weren't right, but wow. I was close. But, you know, I can stop saying I was close because with the number 10 overall pick, I had the Cowboys drafting Phillips, but that did not happen. That was like my kind of crazy pick, like, oh, if something crazy happens, maybe this will be it pick. But he ended up going to the Dolphins with their second pick in the first round. But yeah, wow, I can't believe I was so close with the 2 corners. I was so close. I just reversed the order. I can't believe that. So with the 11th overall pick, I had the Giants drafting Jalen Waddle. This is what I wanted to happen before the draft. Obviously, it didn't happen. And then with the number 12 overall pick, I had the Eagles drafting Devontae Smith. I guess I can give myself a point there, right? Because the Eagles did end up drafting him. I guess I'm going by team, not by the pick number. Whoa, there's a bug. Yeah, I'm afraid of bugs, and one just flew by my face. It was a very small bug. But yeah, I think I can give myself the point there because Devontae Smith is an Eagle. So, yeah, that's 5 points for me. That's solid. That's honestly solid. I was not very confident in this mock draft. And then look, wow, with the 13th overall pick, I had the Chargers drafting Slater, and that's what happened. So that's 6 picks correct so far. 6 out of 13 picks correct. But I don't think I got many right after this. With the 14th overall pick, I had the Vikings selecting Elijah Vera Tucker. He actually ended up going at this pick, but to the Jets, because the Jets traded up. So I'm not going to give myself that point because I just said I'm going by team, not by the pick number. But then with the 15th overall pick, I had the Patriots drafting Mac Jones, and that happened. So that's 6 or 7. Now I'm confused. See, I told you I was going to lose count. So the 2 quarterbacks, then Sewell, also Chase, Devontae Smith, and Slater. Okay, so that's 6, and then Mac Jones is 7. Look at that math, I can count. Okay, so that's 7 picks correct. I hope that's right. I did that right, right? Okay, so that's 7 picks that I got correct thus far. Thus far. With the 16th pick, I had the Cardinals drafting Farley. He went a little bit later to the Titans. With the 17th pick, I had the Raiders drafting Parsons. Obviously, he went to the Cowboys earlier in this draft. Then at the 18th pick, I had the Dolphins selecting Pay. They obviously drafted Phillips, another edge rusher. Then with the 19th pick, I had Washington. It says Washington on here. I had Washington selecting Darsaw. They actually selected Davis. And then with the 20th overall pick, this is interesting, I had the Chicago Bears drafting Jenkins, but they actually drafted him in the 2nd round. So I feel like I can still give myself the point here, right? Because I just said I'm going by team, not by pick. So that's 8 points. That's 8 correct picks, right? 8. That's pretty good. Like, I was not very confident in this mock draft. That just goes to show you really can't predict things in mock drafts. With the 21st pick, I had the Colts selecting Greg Newsome. He went a little bit later to the Browns. And then with the 22nd pick, I had the Titans selecting Owosu Koromoa, who also went to the Browns. So the Browns had a really good draft. Then with the 23rd pick, I had the Jets selecting Rashad Bateman, who went a little bit later to the Ravens. With the 24th pick, I had the Browns selecting Harris. So that's another correct pick. So I think that puts me at 9 correct picks, which is honestly impressive for myself. Like, I did not feel super confident in this mock draft, so I'm kind of happy right now. I can't lie. So then with the 25th pick, I had the Jaguars selecting Ojulari, but obviously he went in the 2nd round to the New York Giants, which was an awesome pick for the New York Giants, if I do say so myself. So with the 26th pick, I had the Browns selecting Collins, and like I just said, Newsome actually got drafted by the Browns in real life. And then with the 27th overall pick, the Ravens actually selected Rashad Bateman, who I had just going a few picks earlier to the Jets in my mock draft. Then with the 28th overall pick, I had the Saints selecting Rousseau. Rousseau actually went 2 picks later to the Buffalo Bills in real life. And then with the 29th overall pick, I had the Green Bay Packers selecting Terrence Marshall Jr. The Green Bay Packers did not go wide receiver in the 1st round. Again, I believe they drafted Stokes, if I'm correct, who is a cornerback. Don't quote me on that, though, because I'm just blanking on their pick right now, but I think that's right. With the 30th overall pick, I had the Bills selecting Travis Etienne. Honestly, in this mock draft, I really wanted to have Etienne go to the Jaguars to reunite him with Trevor Lawrence, obviously, and obviously that ended up happening in real life, but I just didn't think the Jaguars would because of Robinson. But yeah, Etienne went a few picks earlier to the Jaguars in real life. And then my final 2 picks are wrong. I'm honestly blanking on who the Chiefs and Buccaneers did draft, but I believe they both drafted outside linebackers, I believe. Is that correct? Don't quote me on that, but I just know both those picks are wrong. So I believe I said I got 9 picks right. Is that correct? Hold on. Let me go double check. So I just double checked and I got 9 picks correct. So honestly, I'm super happy with that. I wasn't super confident in this mock draft, but yeah, I feel like to get 9 picks right is pretty cool for me. And yeah, I don't think I had a terrible mock draft at all. I'm actually pretty proud of that mock draft considering how unconfident I was in it when I posted it. That's it for this video, guys. Make sure you drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Peace out.